Hey girlies, welcome back to my channel. I know I'm that basic girl who has the Longchamp pliage in every size, but I am. And I just wanted to share with you guys the difference between the medium and the large size tote today. I know most people are looking for an everyday tote, and if they're hoping to use it for work or travel or school, I thought that this might be a useful video for you if you're hoping to get one of your own. If you're new to my channel, well, my channel is new, and so I'd really love it if you were able to like and subscribe because it would really help my channel a lot. So I primarily use this bag for work, and now that I'll be going back to school in 2 months, I will also be using this for school. And so I think the biggest difference between the medium size and the large size of the Pliage tote is really the capacity in terms of the electronics that you're hoping to fit into the bag. So I have an iPad Air, a 13-inch, a 14-inch, and a 16-inch MacBook. And so with all of these, I want to give you a comparison as to what fits into the medium size, and then I'll head over to the large. So this is an iPad Air. It also includes the pencil on top, so that has an additional form of length to the iPad, and it fits in 100%, no issue with the case. I also have a 13-inch, and this is a MacBook Pro, and it fits in super nicely as well. I think you could fit it in with a case as well. So if you're someone who really worries about the protection of your laptop, I would go with the case with this one as well into the bag. This is a 14-inch MacBook Pro, and it also fits. So the one thing here is that it just fits. There's about a fingernail's worth of length left in terms of the height of the bag. And so if you have a case, I would recommend having it a little bit thinner just to let it fit into the bag. And lastly, the 16-inch. So this is the one kind of laptop that will not fit into the medium size. It will fit lengthwise, but it will not fit height-wise. So as you can see here, it juts out completely. So I would not recommend getting the medium size if you have a 16-inch laptop. And just now I also talked about having a case or not having a case with your laptop and putting it into this bag. I'm someone who doesn't like to carry unnecessary weight unless I have to. And so what I did is I chose this Pliage bag in coated canvas. There are less amount of colors in terms of what comes in the coated canvas version of the Pliage, but I prefer it just because it's a little bit more sturdy and structured, and so I can trust the things that will go in it won't get damaged when I toss it around. Going to the large size, so as you might imagine, everything that fits in the medium size will also fit into the large size. So I'll start with the biggest size first in terms of my 16-inch MacBook Pro, and that fits in 100% no problem. I could definitely put in a case in there and it would also still fit. It zips in super easily, and it will also fit the other sizes as well. And so if you're someone who has a lot to put in, those will also fit into the large size. So moving on from electronics, I think the next thing people think about is perhaps the other miscellaneous things that you'll be putting in a tote size bag. And so this is a notebook. It fits in just as nicely. I also have a water bottle, and the water bottle will fit in both upright as well as obviously laying down flat. I know some people like to use this bag for travel, so I also have a packing cube as an example, and that fits in super easily in terms of putting it to the side, just like so. It really could, if you squish it, it can go to the bottom, but you kind of have to roll it just because the base is just not as wide. In terms of the large size, I would say that there's a lot more room. You can lay it flat just like that super easily. And so I think that if you're someone who's wanting to use this for both travel and work, or you're someone who not only puts in your laptop and your work stuff, but you also want to put a pair of gym clothes and water bottle and that kind of stuff, definitely head for the large size. So this is a top line view of what you can see in the medium size. As you can see, I usually bring something like my laptop, a notebook, my water bottle, and this is like a full cosmetic pouch plus chargers, a long size wallet, things like cards, and that's really it. So you could probably still fit clothes on top, but not a full packing cube, and certainly not shoes into this bag. I also can put my phone fully onto this side. You can fit both an iPhone Pro and an iPhone Pro Max, but you won't be able to fit it into this pouch. But you can put in your things like your Metro card into this as an example. And so I really like to use both of these pouches for small knickknacks, and that's really the capacity of a medium size. So this is the capacity of the large, and as I mentioned, I find this to be much better for travel just because it can fit a 16-inch notebook. You can even fit a packing cube, like cosmetic pouches, water bottle. The long wallet, if you have a dollar bill, will fit on this long pouch just because it's a little longer than in the medium size. So if you have dollar notes, you can put them in this side. On this side, it still will not be able to fit a phone. It will also not be able to fit a passport. So just to let you know, this one is probably just really for cards. And I would really put things like your passport, maybe your phone. If you have dollar notes, put them in here. Otherwise, you can, obviously slot it into the bag itself. And you will probably even have space to put like ballet flats or things like flip-flops into the bag. And so it's really has this huge amount of capacity if you're traveling. And so I think that this large size is really very much someone who wants that versatility in terms of being able to wear it for a lot of things as well as fewer things. So if you're someone who wants to use this for both work and travel, or you're someone who works during the day and then you change and go to the gym afterwards, I would definitely recommend this size over the medium size. So regardless what size you get, I would say that both bags are extremely lightweight. I love that you can toss them around and you don't really have to worry. In both of the bags, I find them extremely comfortable to use. They have plenty of wiggle room for your shoulder in terms of the drop between the shoulder strap and the bag itself. I've had no issue with the bag, and whether I've been wearing a jacket or something really easy. And so I've really enjoyed using this bag for both work and travel. And the last thing I want to mention is that it is super easy to fold up. Now, this is not like the fabric version where you can fold it up completely into a square. Like, I really wouldn't do that. But it's really easy. It lies flat, and I don't think it ruins the shape of the bag. And I just can easily put it in a luggage if I needed to, and as an extra bag as well. So I find it to be super easy to use, and I just love it a lot. So as I mentioned before, I did get this bag in coated canvas, not just because it's more sturdy, but also because I find it extremely easy to wipe and clean. So I think some people are worried about the color of having something that's in a lighter color, but I would say that this particular material is super easy to wipe off. I've had a little bit dirt scratches, and basically you just use like a small wet wipe, non-alcoholic, and it'll come off really easily. The one con I would have for this bag is really if you're planning to use it for travel and you also want to have this bag sit on top of your suitcase, it doesn't really have a slot to put your suitcase handle when you pull it up to put the bag into. And I know that for me personally, I do have travel bags that do that. And so because of that, I do gravitate towards those bags a little bit more than the Longchamp. But if you're using this for work or you just want something that looks really chic and under the radar, I would definitely recommend this bag. And when I talk about under the radar, I don't mean to say that people don't know what it is, but I think it's more of the fact that if you go to the workplace, I think some people go into certain work environments where people might judge you for the kind of bag that you're wearing. And I definitely feel like this is something that's low-key and generally acceptable to wear, and it looks chic, it's functional, and it's just pretty non-discreet, and I really love that about this bag. Thinking about the cost between the large and the medium, I would have to say between the two, I don't see the cost to be anything significant. As I remember, I got these two bags in Paris, and the difference between the bags were, I think, less than 50 euros. So the difference in sizes don't have a dramatic increase in cost. So I think it's just a matter of whether you really want to have the medium size or the large size. So overall, if you're someone who's looking for a large size tote, especially for work or travel, I would definitely 100% recommend this bag. I find it extremely lightweight, durable, easy to use, and just really fuss-free. So I hope that this video was helpful for you. If you like this video, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Okay.